Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. One of the very best chart analysts in the entire space just put a prediction out there, and if this particular prediction comes to pass, I think that there's a very, very real chance that you're going to see XRP shoot to over $40 this market cycle. Now, please keep in mind, I'm not making a price prediction here. I'm just saying, if what he's saying is correct, I'm going to follow it to a logical conclusion as far as what it means for XRP. I do not know if that's going to happen, but I will say, quite safely, it is not crazy to think that that is at least technically possible. You guys can talk amongst yourselves as to what the degree of probability is. That's a fair discussion. But if this market goes into a particular level, things could get really crazy really fast here. That would be so life-changing for so many people listening right now. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, it is 10:02 a.m. Central Time, Friday, January 24th, 2025. XRP is $3.15. It's been a while since it's been under $3, hasn't it? It's just straight up chilling above $3. It's not even breaking a sweat. You love to see it. Bitcoin, $105,752. So we are ranging sideways still, but we're in a bull market. You don't stay put for long when you're in a bull market. You do when you're in accumulation mode. We're in the depths of a bear market. Yeah, that can last, and it can really persist for a very long time. That's not the place that we're in right now. We don't have to be as patient now as we had to be for most of the last several years, let's say. Here's a post from chart analyst Tony Severino, and he simply wrote, "For the first time ever, I went long ETH BTC." Okay, that caught my attention because I don't know if you noticed on social media, but people in the ETH community are capitulating like crazy. I mentioned it in a video the other day, and it is absolutely true. The despair amongst ETH holders is like the despair that I saw from XRP holders for much of 2024. And that's a bottom signal. When people are that whiny and concerned, that's a bottom signal. And I'm not even saying it back then was most XRP holders, and I'm not saying it's most, I'm not saying it was most XRP holders last year, and I'm not saying it's most ETH holders now, but it's very noticeable because there's a certain percentage that are going to be incredibly noisy, and it gives this perception that it's the entire community because all you see is the negativity from people in that community. I don't actually think it's most people, but still it's noticeable. That is a signal that I haven't been here for over 7 years. I'm telling you, like, that's a thing to watch for. And it makes sense. Look at this ETH BTC chart. I mean, if you look at ETH going back the last couple years, call it a good 2.5 years, ETH has just been losing value horrendously against Bitcoin. Down, 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 down. Now, I highlighted the XRP BTC chart for so much of 2024, and I kept saying consistently throughout the year, guys, I don't know where the bottom is for this market, but markets do find bottoms. And after they find bottoms, there are strong reversals. That has historically been true for XRP, and it's historically been true for ETH. And so to think that this time is different is stupid as hell. Ethereum is going to rocket to the upside. Now, this matters to you for a number of reasons, not the least of which is the fact that Ethereum leads the market. What I really mean to say is the alt market. Obviously, Bitcoin leads the entire market on the whole. That's certainly true. But more importantly for XRP holders is the fact that historically XRP absolutely has battled with Ethereum for that number 2 spot in market cap. More on that in a second. There's this post from chart analyst Mustache, hashtag altcoins. Has the time finally come for altcoins? ETH BTC, ? Weekly bullish divergence relative strength index. Falling wedge on the verge of breaking out. Things are looking good, to be honest. So think about it. What's the sentiment? It's in the gutter for ETH holders. It's priced terribly against Bitcoin. And then chart analyst Mustache, who has been here forever, and there's a reason he's got 150,300 followers on X. People listen to him for a reason. He recognizes, no, this actually looks pretty damn good. And now he's talking about technical analysis reasons, so that goes hand in hand with what you'd expect the sentiment to be towards a bottom. That's what happens. Humans are going to keep acting like humans. It's just ridiculous to have this level of concern. It's going to move to the upside. Chart analyst Credible Crypto certainly believes this. So let's talk about this and what this means for XRP. And this is where it gets fun. And this is what I was referencing at the outset of the video. So check this out. Credible Crypto, I believe, just my humble opinion, one of the very best chart analysts in all of crypto, 459,300 followers, for good reason. And he wrote, well, this is, I mentioned this too. It's an ETH USD chart on your screen here. And he wrote, we don't always get higher time frame price action that is this clean. And the only thing I like better than crystal clear higher time frame price action is sentiment to be in the absolute gutter along with it. So folks, think, how bad was the sentiment in 2024? How low was XRP price against Bitcoin? And I kept insisting, if history rhymes with itself, XRP will ultimately break to the upside. And oh boy, did it. We went from 49 cents to a high of $3.39 this cycle so far. And we ain't done. XRP is going way higher, I believe. We will be entering price discovery. But it's hand in hand. And so this is exciting for XRP holders, again, for two reasons that I'm specifically highlighting, which is that ETH leads alts. So when this thing really starts going, expect all alts to start going. But then in terms of where this might peak, that's where it's really interesting for XRP holders. Check this out. He says, ETH is going to come back with a vengeance in the coming months. And ironically enough, it seems it's going to leave some of its strongest supporters, former .ETHs, behind. $10,000 is a bare minimum once we break out, in my opinion. And I think $20,000 is certainly not unreasonable by end of cycle. Okay, $10,000, that doesn't sound remotely crazy. Ethereum's all-time high is around $4,800 to $4,900, somewhere thereabout, from last cycle, $4,800 to $4,900. So you're talking about roughly a twofold increase at $10,000. Now, the exciting part, like I was alluding to earlier in the video, for XRP holders has to do with what this would mean for XRP specifically. And so let's say it only went to $10,000, right? So the lower end here, he says that's the bare minimum. If XRP matches that, which it did in that 2017 bull run when the government wasn't interfering, because XRP was number 2 in market cap. Well, if you're talking about equivalent market caps here, if take the market cap for ETH at $10,000, that would put XRP at a price of about $20, right? Okay. So that's exciting in and of itself. That's just outrageously higher than where we are right now. And if that ends up coming to pass, my God, the people that have XRP this second, even buying above $3, they're going to be very glad that they have their XRP if this indeed unfolds that way. But what about on the upper end? $20,000 ETH. It's certainly not unreasonable by the end of the cycle. Well, you understand, so that would give Ethereum a market cap of 2.34 trillion. So if that happens, presumably Bitcoin went way, way, way higher. I don't know if that means $250,000. I don't know. Way higher than what a lot of people are expecting, though. Because if you have like a, $4, $5, $6 trillion market cap for Bitcoin, if something like that does happen, well, yeah, then talking about, a $2.34 trillion market cap, we're getting close to it. That doesn't sound crazy. And then, so again, if XRP catches up and takes that number 2 spot for a brief period of time towards the peak of the cycle, that would put XRP at a price of, if you match the market cap, it'd be closer to like $41. At 2.34 trillion, that's roughly $41 XRP. So if Credible Crypto is indeed correct, that we could see $20,000 ETH, and he's not promising it's going to happen, I'm just saying then if XRP continues to compete, that's where it would put us. I would not be at all surprised to see that. And Bitcoin's getting hot too. This is a post from chart analyst TechDev, 499,000 followers. Bitcoin ready for the inflection. And this is one of those posts where you really just need to take a look at it if you're not currently doing so, to see. He's just comparing this point in history for each of the last few cycles. He's like, yeah, this is the point where it does take off, and then we're going to hit that overheated zone, and then that'll be it. But we're just not there yet. Here's a post from Charting Guy. He wrote, Bitcoin should top in 2 months, then have a 12-month bear market. A stock market should top in 3 to 4 months. Then we will have a 10 to 12-month bear market. Cycles greater than everything. Okay, I think we're towards the end of the cycle, but the best is yet ahead price-wise, which is the good news. And then we'll have fun in the bear market, accumulating when everybody's panic selling, and we'll buy everything on sale and do it all over again. It's going to be fun. Here's a post from chart analyst Dom. Bitcoin, your eyes should be on the line. Bitcoin's 3.7-year top trend. Historically speaking, this setup leads to supersonic price action. And so again, if history is to rhyme with itself, which it does, which is why I'm taking the time to highlight this, Bitcoin goes higher, ETH goes higher, XRP goes higher, everything. And so here's a few examples. 2024 ETF sell-off. Look at this. It just rockets off it. 2020 COVID bottom. Same situation here. Did I skip one? 2020, yeah, I did. 2020 before all-time high break. And then here's another one. 2017 before $20,000 all-time high. It just, and this one too, look at this. 2017 mid bull trend. So suffice it to say, the best indeed is yet ahead. And take a look at this. This is also from Dom. XRP denominated in others. And others, of course, is the every coin except for the top 10 coins by market cap. So he says, look at this trend since the election. Despite being the hatest coin, look at its performance against the top 10 through 125. It continues to show sheer outperformance. Another breakout and Bitcoin maxi tantrums will accelerate. Oh, that's for damn sure. This is not done. XRP is not done outperforming, and it's just going to destroy the toxic Bitcoin maximals out there, unquestionably. And here's a post from chart analyst Bobby A. When XRP reached current levels in January of 2018, these prices were unsustainable. Today, the asset is comfortably trading above the candle body close of its 2018 all-time high weekly candlestick. Read that again. That is signal higher. And so I was kind of referencing that at the outset of the video. XRP straight chilling above $3, not even breaking a sweat. This thing's going way higher if history is to rhyme with itself. And based on these indicators from so many of these chart analysts, way higher than where it is right now. Here's a post from chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto. XRP USD chart. He said, another calm before the storm for XRP. And I keep seeing that from all sorts of analysts. Like, it's going to be going again. I will not be surprised to see that. Here's a post from chart analyst Javon Marks. He says, XRP's 9-hour looks to have displayed another breakout, and this can spark a continuation towards the $10 plus levels. So again, I'm just sharing with you what I keep finding. It's just about impossible to find an analyst who thinks XRP isn't going to go way, way, way higher than it is now. Because even the people that used to crap post about XRP, they've shut their stupid little face holes recently, haven't they? I mean, some of them will still bitch about it, but as far as the ones that were charting, they're no longer projecting that XRP goes to zero against Bitcoin. I haven't seen that in a minute. Chart analyst Steph's Crypto wrote, warning to every XRP holder, you're about to get rich. And he's calling for over $30 XRP. I don't know. I don't know if he's right, but he could be. Here's a post from chart analyst Greg Crypto. XRP daily time frame analysis. Noise time. XRP is simply ranging, and it's best to wait for the yellow 21 EMA exponential moving average to align with the price. We could see a retest of $2.83, and there might be a wick down to $2.50, which is normal. And validation point closing above $3.40, it would change the outlook. Yeah, and so I'm not seeing a whole lot of warnings about XRP going lower. I've seen the $2.80 level cited, $2.90 level cited as a key level, and depending on which analyst you're talking about. It doesn't seem probable that it's going to occur, but you know, I always give credit where it's due if stuff like this happens. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of analysts call for something like that, and he's not necessarily calling for it. He's just warning, hey, if that happens, that's the levels that we kind of be looking at here. But what's most probable at this point is just we're going to continue ripping to the upside. I mean, if the analysts that I follow are right, and they're not guaranteeing anything, but it's in terms of what is probable, not certain, then yeah. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.